What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here for yet another video. Today we have the NG Models release video for November 2020. I just put out my prediction video yesterday, so that was very good timing. And this video is coming out today on Tuesday, and the unboxing video was going to come out today has been pushed back to tomorrow. Good thing with uploading in advance is if I need to push back video, no problem, I can do that. Anywho, let's first start with the models that sold out from last month. First had the Iran Air 747 SP, pretty cool model. And then we also have the Air France 787-9. That was the only other model that sold out, which kind of surprised me, because I thought maybe the United and or Alaska might sell out. However, I think the reason why I didn't is because October, a lot of people were spending money, and their own money, on the election. So I think that's caused some people to have less of a budget for model airplanes in the US, so that's why you did not see the US releases sell out. That's just a theory. Also, I'm surprised the EasyJet A350 did not sell out. That's a super cool model. Kind of surprised it didn't sell out, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, we'll move on to November releases, and if you take a look here, and you watch my prediction video, you'll see basically I got most of these correct. So there are 21 releases. I end up getting 11 out of 21 correct. Now, there are a couple of extra releases in here. 2 additional BA 757s. They just sold one 757 release with the Gulf registration. So if you take out the other 2 BA 757s, I was actually 11 out of 19, which is better than 60%. So very good result for me in terms of guessing the models. So let's get started here with the releases. First off, we have this Delta 737-800. This one is November 3734 Bravo. This will have the dual Wi-Fi box just like the SkyTeam one did, and it's gonna sell very well. Let's zoom in here so we can get this full frame for you guys. And that model's going to be very popular. I'm gonna get it, and it's gonna sell out. Next up, we have the WestJet 737-800. This one is registered as Charlie Golf Juliet Lima Zulu. This is a nice aircraft. I also want this one because it's a regular WestJet 800 splits. They actually, I think, do have more split 800s now than just regular 800s. So, this model will be popular, and I think it will sell out. But also, they released the 737-800 in the 100th 737NG livery. This aircraft is registered as Charlie Golf Alpha Whiskey Sierra. And this is the 737 special, having the 100th Boeing 737NG. So WestJet does have over 100 737NGs, quite a few. One of the larger operators in the world. And this is a special livery for that commemoration. I would really like to get this model, however I do have other priorities in terms of getting models. So this release set's really good, just overall just great release set. And I don't think I'll be able to pick this one up because there's a lot of other releases down the line that I want. Next up, we have an Air China 737-800. This is in the Olympic livery, I believe. Yes, 2020 Beijing Winter Olympic Games. If I remember, they were going to be held in Beijing, but I believe they got cancelled because of the virus going around. This aircraft registered as Bravo-5425. I did get these Chinese 737s wrong, but then again, it's really hard to guesstimate because there are so many different liveries and such. This one is a Salmon Air 737-800. Yes, I did finally have someone tell me the correct naming. It's not X-Men. The X is pronunciated as like an S, like a saw, like pronunciation in Chinese. So it's Salmon Airways. And this aircraft is registered as Bravo-5656. And this one is in the Beijing Daxing livery, which I believe is a new Beijing airport. So I'll be covering that Aviation News this week, hopefully on Saturday. And you guys will get to hear some more information on the new Beijing airport. So next up we have China Southern 737-800. This is a new livery that I recently covered in Aviation News this week. Hometown Heron. I think this is like the Hometown Heaven livery or something like that. Covered in Aviation News this week, I think 2 or 3 episodes ago. Aircraft registered Bravo-1979. Really cool aircraft. The livery is actually kind of nice. Next up, we have 3 British Airways 757-200s. This is that one Gulf registration. And these are all interesting. This one is in the Remembrance livery. Apparently it's something called Remembrance Day. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't think we have it here in the United States. This aircraft is registered Golf Dash Bravo Papa Echo Kilo. You can tell it's an older BA 752 because of the little black ring on the nose, so this probably would have been painted around the early 2000s. Then next up we have another British Airways 757-200. This is the Open Skies one. So really it should have an Open Skies logo instead of British Airways, but this was like their attempt to do a low-cost carrier across the Atlantic. It was kind of successful, but not really. I mean, it was successful enough because the market's large enough, but it didn't make enough profit for British Airways to continue doing it. Registration of this aircraft is Golf Dash Bravo Papa Echo Kilo, same as the previous one. This aircraft eventually became Open Sky 757. And finally, we have a regular BA 757-200. In the regular liveries, you would have seen the 2000s. Golf Dash Bravo Mike Romeo Bravo. Again, you can tell the black ring around the nose, and there is no silver crown logo, which they more recently added, I want to say around 2014. So that's how you can tell this is an older livery. Again, early 2000s. And finally, I did get the 757-200 correct. I believe this is pronounced La Campagne, something like that. My French is not very good. I'm sorry. Aircraft is registered as Foxtrot Dash Hotel Charlie India Echo. I got the registration exactly correct. I predicted it would be this one in my release prediction video, and I got it correct, like exactly. So might be, I might have the most accurate releases on YouTube for NG predictions. By the way, next up we have the Qatar Emiri Flight 747 SP. Again, I got this one 100% correct, including registration. Victor Papa Dash Bravo Alpha Tango is this one. This aircraft has been operated by the Qatar royal family, including that 747-8. And this aircraft was put up for sale because they got a new 747-8, which is just in the Qatar Airways livery. But it is used by the Qatar royal family. Because they got the aircraft, they no longer needed this one, so they put the 747 SP up for sale. I believe they also have the 747-800 up for sale as well, the very first one they got. They now have a newer one. So, this is really interesting. So if you want a 747 SP, go buy it. The model's really cool. I think it'll be great. Should we note that the 747 SPs are $57, so a bit more. I believe the A350 is also $57, yes. It's a newer wide-body mold for NG are more expensive. And then finally we have another one that I guessed correctly. I didn't guess the registration, but I did guess this. It would be the old livery, South African Airways 747 SP. This one registered Zulu Sierra Dash Sierra Papa Foxtrot. I think I had Sierra Papa Echo as mine, but it was pretty close. And then another hint I got right, the JetBlue A321 Neo, registers November 2016 Juliet. This is a really cool model. This is in the balloon's tail, and this will be a really nice model. This one I want, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it because it has so many good releases in here. It's a nice model though, and I think a lot of people will get it. It'll probably sell out. Next up we have the Air Canada Rogue A321. This is the only second release of an Air Canada Rogue A321 in 1/400 scale that I know of. This aircraft is registered as Charlie Dash Golf Hotel Quebec, India, and it will be very popular and it will sell out very quickly. This is one that I really want. In fact, this is probably my third priority of models to get for this month. Again, this will sell out. Next up we have the Royal Air Force Voyager 1, sometimes known as the Boris Force 1, which would be hilarious. Registration Zulu 336. This aircraft is also $57 as it is a modification of NG Model's A330 mold, and it will be very, very nice. I hope they do more MRGT A330s because this will be super cool, and I think this model will be great, excellent detail. The colors look correct, at least from the drawing. The colors will be correct from the drawing. We'll see how it is on the model. I do expect NG to do a good job. Next up we have two Malaysian A330-300s. As I kind of expected, there was one in the Independence livery. This one is 9 Mike Tango Juliet. But there was one that I was not expecting, and that's in the One World Independence livery. 9 Mike Tango Echo. When this livery came out, I want to say around 2016, Malaysia was celebrating, I want to say something around like the 80th anniversary, and so Malaysian Airlines, along with their new paint scheme, rolled out this new special paint scheme, which is to celebrate the country's independence. Only have a few more models to go. Next up is the China Southern A330-300. This one is in the China International Expo. I believe it's a recent paint scheme added to the China Southern A330. Aircraft is a Bravo Dash 5940. Pretty cool. Not something I'm interested in, but I do think it'll sell very well. NG models do tend to sell well in China. This model will sell out. This is the Beluga XL. This is the number 3 aircraft. This is technically A330-600 if I'm correct. NG doesn't sell that, but I think that is. I believe they are going to have a total of, I want to say 6 of these in their fleet. And this is used for transporting parts to the Airbus facility. The number 2 one, NG already made, I believe is still in stock. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly this one sells out. This one might not sell out then because the other one's still available. This aircraft registered as Foxtrot Dash Juliet X-Ray Lima India. And then finally we have the 2 A350s. Delta A350-900, which I did predict. I was 1 registration off. This aircraft's November 512 Delta Lima. Delta November. I predicted 501 Delta November, but this is still very cool. I am getting this one for Soy. For Soy picking that one up. And then the Iberia A350-900. I actually got this aircraft and the exact registration. Echo Charlie Dash November Bravo Echo. This will probably be also a very popular model, as Iberia models aren't made too often, and we haven't had an A350 Iberia made for quite a while. The last one was made by Phoenix, I believe, and that the A350s aren't that good. So, which ones do I think will sell out? I think the Delta 738, WestJet 738. I also think the La Campagne 757 will sell out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how shiny that livery looks. I also think that the JetBlue A321neo and the Rogue A321 will sell out, as well as I think one of the Malaysian A330s. I think the regular Independence will, as well as the Royal Air Force A330, the Delta A350, and maybe that Iberia A350. So, those are my predictions for sellouts. Which ones are you interested in? There's a lot of good models in here. I really like these. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and God bless you.